So this is Sam Azadora. Um, wow, I am at a business meeting and event, and somebody actually just jumped from one of the upper floors trying to commit suicide and broke a table and a chair in their fall. And it's just so crazy. It's so crazy to think, that things like that can happen. I mean, look, there's police officers behind me. Like that is the broken table and chair over there, where the man fell. Right there. It's like, wow. I mean, you just think some people just want to give up on life. It's just so sad. And you know, I know that there were times in my life that I was also suicidal and didn't know how I would go on because I had sexual trauma and abuse, and I just thank God that I found a path and that my soul woke up and wanted to live, and that I had that rock bottom moment, but that it took me to living a life of purpose, which is what I do. I help other people find the way that they can take the things that could have crushed them and instead turn them into their own superhero. Because I really pray for this guy. I hope that, last I heard, they took him out and tried to resuscitate him, and God bless him. I hope that he lives. But it's definitely some very, very heavy shit going on over here, and for a lot of people every day. And we're very blessed and fortunate when you get to live a life of purpose, a life. I mean, I do. I thank God every day. I wake up and I'm like, no matter how tired I am or how hard I work, I do what I love. And I took those things. I almost killed myself too. I know what that feels like. But I took that rock bottom in an emergency room. My soul woke up and it said, Psalm, this is it. And like, if you keep doing these reenactments and behaviors, you'll be dead. And my spirit said, no, I want to live. I want to live. And ever since that day, like 11, 12 years ago, every day of my life, I've walked towards empowerment and towards empowering and healing myself, and then creating my coaching programs to give other people a path for purpose. Because, I came from a background where I did have marketing and business, and so many people I know who want to leave jobs they don't love. I mean, maybe this guy, maybe fucking one more day at a job he hated, or a life that felt meaningless to him. And how many people are out there where their lives just feel like they don't have meaning, or they're really lonely. And I feel fortunate to have found purpose, and again, to coach other people. And to, I've worked very hard so that the people who come to learn coaching from me have the exact steps to go and create that life and become successful through following my template and my method right away. Because things like this are just such tragedies to me, that none of us should ever be in this much pain or feel this alone. None of us. And being a coach means standing up for someone else. It means instead of feeling sorry for yourself or getting depressed for yourself. I work with people all the time and they're so trapped in their own story. Like last week, the girl was like, I was born from rape and I was suicidal and my mom never wanted me, and now she dates abusive guys. And it's like, baby, if you don't stop this cycle, it'll never stop. And I have so much compassion for these painful stories, but you understand, I see thousands and thousands of people walk up to me with story after story, and I say, babe, either you're going to change this, either you're going to decide you want to live, or it's going to destroy you. And that's it. There is no other two ways around that. And I hope that you find it in yourself to start loving and valuing yourself. I hope that you get that moment of resuscitation for your soul, that you're glad to be here and you're willing to fight and live a life, to stay here and to be a purpose, and to take what could have crushed you and crush the world with service and love, and serve everybody who ever lived through any pain. That's the motivation for me as a coach. It's not about me. It's not about me when I wake up tired. It's not about me when I don't feel like getting up. It's not about me when I feel sorry for myself because my workload's so high. It's not about me when I get, I just want to lay in bed, or I just feel overwhelmed. You know how I motivate myself? I say, it's not about you, Song. Think about the people like this man who just jumped. Think about people who don't have hope that you have yet. Think about the people who don't have the systems you've learned, and get off your ass and go help those people and take that story You know, my story of sexual abuse that could have ruined me. And it's the thing that instead makes me connect to a global community. Like, I've worked with tens of thousands of people in person and reached millions now through media and TV, and it's about to be more with a new TV show I'm doing. I mean, I could have been dead. I could have been dead. And I used to say, but for the grace of God, I would have been there. But now I know, for the grace of my own inner spirit, making the choice to live and to find a path and to find coaches and teachers who train me. And if that's something you're going to need in your life, you're going to need to go find a coach. You know, and maybe it's me. I hope I can be that for you. But if it is, you have to have that courage to step forward. And it just reminds me why I do what I do. And if you want to do this with me, my last live training, last ever, and this isn't marketing, this is for real. I'll never teach a small group and certify them to be coaches again. It's this December 1st through 11th in LA. And if you want to find out about it, you can actually book a 20-minute call to find out more about stepping forward and saying yes to yourself in your life, because this tragedy should not be happening. You should not be standing in a freaking hotel where somebody just jumped because they gave up. I don't want that happening in this world anymore. And that's what I wake up every day to try and stop and help. I don't know what this person's story was or what their trauma or tragedy have been, but I tell you, I see face after face every day. And you've got to fight. Fight for life, fight for love, fight for compassion, fight for a better world. And one of the best ways to do that, come be one of my ninjas. It's the last time I'm training around, because I told God I was tired of training individuals, and now I'm moving on to moving media and the masses in a much bigger way through mainstream TV and digital. But if you want to work with me, if you want to go, if you want me to give you everything I have in my last round of teachers, this is it. And this is me standing for you by giving a final call, December 1st through 11th. And if you live in LA, I have a little taste of my yes method this Sunday at the Mondrian. So I'll post that all up on my page when you watch this. But say yes. Say yes to life. Say yes to yourself. Say yes, because if you don't say yes, I don't know who might for you. You have to learn to stand up for yourself and not give up. This man who committed suicide, he gave up. He gave up. Don't let that happen anymore. Let's create a world where you empower yourself and then you become a coach to empower other people. I'm here for you, to help you be able to have those skills and tools and to stand up for you so you can stand up for many.